Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Let Me Touch You podcast. I am your host Barbie, and today I have two beautiful guests with me. Ladies, introduce yourselves.
Yes, I'm Simone.
I'm Christy.
And we're part of the Ladies Lair.
Yay!
We are the Ladies Lair.
Oh, sorry. We are not part of, right? We are the Ladies Lair.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
I'm
me?
so excited to have you guys with me. I've been following you guys from the beginning. You've been doing amazing.
Thank you.
Your energy is amazing. I love it.
Yay.
You know, we like to have a little fun.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So, before we start doing my topic and all that stuff, the first thing I want to do is shots. So,
I mean, isn't that what we normally do? What do we do?
Exactly.
You guys normally do. Guys, they're popping my cherry today. I went and got a bottle.
About term, like we just love this tequila because you're not gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
No, you really no.
I
We
promise.
took so many shots for Chrissy's birthday. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning ready for the day. Like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
I'm a Henny drinker.
Oh, girl, that you definitely won't have a hangover with this because Henny.
Right. If you could drink Henny, you could drink this.
No, for real. Okay.
So for those of you who can't see us, we're drinking tequila.
Terramana.
Yes. Blanco. We're
Yeah.
all drinking Blanco.
Yes, it's great. Nice and smooth.
We'll see. I'll let y'all know if it's
I'm way too excited always when it comes to taking shots of tequila. Like I'm sick.
No,
Okay.
seriously.
All right, ladies. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's so
It was
good.
actually good.
Told
Something
you.
Mm.
The only thing you needed was a little lemon to take that thing down.
Yes.
Sound
And I'm
like
gonna taste it with a thought juice.
That's what I'm about to tell you. We chase alcohol with alcohol.
With a limerita.
Margarita. Oh, I'm being the whack when I'm drinking water with it. What the fuck?
Girl, who are you
What?
tonight?
Who am I? It's right. I don't have any other liquor in the house.
Where's my friend at?
I don't
It's
have
okay. We'll drink enough for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Taking the
exactly.
shots.
It's cool, right?
Okay, so ladies, let's talk a little about your podcast first. I want everybody to get to know you guys. As
Yeah.
you said, it's Christy and Simone. Let them know a little. What is your podcast about?
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
You want to go?
I know.
It's just about us. Like we spend a lot of time talking about like sex and love and relationships and just us like evolving into the women who we're going to be, because literally who I was 7 years ago is completely different from the person I am now. And Simone and I have been friends for pretty much the duration of because I feel like in life we go through stages, and we've literally been through all these stages and we've done it together, a lot of it. And we've experienced a lot of change in the last couple of years. So we're just talking about how we've changed, how we've evolved, and things that, we want to change and get better about. And of course, our favorite topic, sex and men, because sometimes they're so good to you and then sometimes they're so bad to you. So we talk about all of that stuff.
And
And
live
of
with
course,
them,
our
can't live
friendship
without
with
them.
each other, because we love each other to death. So
Yeah, you can
So
tell the love for you guys. You can tell the vibe is crazy.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank
You know,
you.
we'll stay on the phone for like 3 hours before we're going on live. And then after we're done with live, be on the phone again for another 3 hours. Like, it's a ridiculous kind of a thing. Like,
How many years you guys have been friends?
like
we've been
8.
friends, 8 years? Yeah.
Oh, you would think it'll be more with the
I know,
bond,
that's
like with the
true.
connection you guys have. I would have thought it was like a childhood thing.
That's
Yeah.
how we felt. Like we literally just clicked, and we didn't. Like when you work with somebody, you didn't realize like that's a part of my soul right there. And that other
Yeah.
person moving around. We did not even know that. Like
No,
we literally went out to drink. We were like, "Yo, I love you."
Yeah.
And it was just like
It was instant.
really weird.
Yeah. No, seriously. Once we hung out, it was just instant after that. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a thing. Like, I'll see you tomorrow. And that's
I'll
it.
talk to
And
you
bring the
tonight.
tequila.
I'll talk to you on the way home.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
bring some tequila, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Always tequila.
What inspired you guys to start the podcast?
So of course 2020 was a bitch.
Yeah.
To everybody. I mean, but it hit hard, for us on personal levels, which we're going to talk about on the podcast, of course. So it actually just brought us together even more, if that was possible, because we had a little connection that was a little broken a little bit from a relationship, you know.
Yeah.
But besides the point. Right. But anyway, so we actually just became like even more connected than we have been. And we were just on the phone one day and we are just talking shit like for hours and hours. And then Chrissy was like, we should do a podcast. I'm like, that sounds like a fucking great idea. Everybody should hear what we're talking about. Like, wait, what? Like, nobody's talking about the shit we're talking about. I mean, of course, you go on the podcast community and you're like, all right, well, people are talking about shit like this, but
it's not the same.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's like our energy we knew was gonna be, you know, great. Everybody will love it, and the shit we talk about is like, it's just real.
You guys have me cracking up most of the time. It's like a deep conversation, but then you have the laughter in there as well that we all need.
Right.
With all the madness going on.
Yeah. No,
so you guys are doing good, and then especially that you guys are in 2 separate states.
Yeah.
Like you guys are doing amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, you understand how sad it makes us that we can't be together?
Oh,
like
but you guys were
literally,
just recently together, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
But I literally was like, I should buy a plane ticket and come over there.
No, seriously. I'm already thinking of when I'm coming back there, and I just left. Okay. I'm like, so it's only been 2 weeks, but I think it's time.
Yeah, like,
Why am I
not? Miss her.
Oh
Keep
my
up the good work, ladies.
Thank you.
So we might get a little something from the ladies after bringing up this topic. But ladies, today I'm gonna discuss cheating, right? But I want to look at it at the guys' point, like from the guys' point of view. You know how sometimes they get mad at us because they're like, "Oh, we cheated," but maybe it's something you did or you didn't do. So today's topic is maybe it's you. You know, sometimes we do go through things in life that prevents us from moving on, and we block our blessings. So it can be, even though 99% of the time is their fault, fellas, sorry, but that 1%, it could be our fault.
Right.
And us females that know it, not us, not me, the females that know it, own up to it, I'm sure.
Right.
So the first question is, have you guys ever been cheated on?
Yes.
I mean, who hasn't been?
Some people like to say no because they're in denial. So
I was just about to say denial then.
Yeah, people in denial, but yeah. Whether we know about it or don't, it happens.
No, seriously. I mean, granted, listen, I was in a whole relationship for 11 years and didn't know somebody was cheating on me. So I get that, okay? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, you have to know something, okay?
Yeah, it's like you have that feeling, but you just don't want to believe it.
That's what.
Or things aren't adding up. Listen, it happened to me.
Yeah.
The person I was living with, had kids with, he was living a double life. All right.
Listen, them double lifers, honey, they are talented, aren't they?
Oh,
listen.
God.
And it's crazy because when I found out because he had went through my phone and saw that ex of mine had reached out to me, but I've always worked in hospitals. So it was just one phone call. That ex of mine reached out because their family member was there and they just wanted basic information. So something told me, you know what? He's looking for a reason. A lot of times when they're accusing you, it's for a reason.
Oh, absolutely.
That day I went to check the mail. For some reason, a detailed phone bill was in the mail. We never get detailed bills.
So that means be working overtime.
Listen, God shows up, honey.
Girl.
He does. So that was him, obviously, asked T-Mobile for a detailed bill because we never had detailed bills.
Right. Like,
so he was sleeping and I'm looking through his bill. I'm like, this number's showing up a little too much. And especially while I'm at work. So during that time he wasn't working, he had lost his job. And I called the girl and she was like, oh, I'm such and such's girlfriend. I was like, such and such's girlfriend? What?
Bold.
She was like, yeah, who's this? And I was like, well, I'm his girlfriend. She was like, that's impossible. I was like, well, I can wake him up right now and we can ask him. And I woke him up. And he had always told me that female was his god sister. So I was like, I thought this girl was your god sister. Why she's telling me she's your girl? He was like, she's bugging. I was like, well, she's on the phone right now. And she was on speaker and she heard him. She's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, she went crazy.
Wow.
We broke up. And then afterwards, the girl called me because like she had so many questions. And so did I, of course. But she called me. We had an adult conversation. And to make a long story short, while I was at work, he would be talking to her, and then when I would come home, he would tell her that he worked the night. He would tell her he worked 4 to 12, because by 4 o'clock I was already home, so he couldn't talk to her.
Wow.
So he told her that he worked nights. That way, when I was sleeping, he was able to talk to her on the phone.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. Even I have a thyroid condition. He went to telling her that he had a thyroid condition so she could feel sorry for him. The symptoms that I feel, everything that I go through, he was telling her. She was like, oh, but he was telling me he's going through all of this. I was like, that's me.
What sign is he?
An Aries.
Fucking Aries. Bruh.
Really?
We literally was just having this conversation.
They're crazy.
You know what's crazy? That I noticed that most of the guys I've dated are Aries. And I'm a Virgo.
Oh, Virgo.
You gotta try yourself a Capricorn, honey. They're a little crazy, but they're a little more closer to
but it depends what sign she's compatible with.
No, but I heard Capricorns. I'm compatible with Capricorns and Scorpios.
You need an earth sign. You need somebody more grounded.
Yes.
But listen.
Oh, girl, I need a shot for that foolishness.
No,
I started sweating right now. I'm gonna have to turn my AC on.
Right?
You see the fan going in the background.
Let me take another shot for that.
I need a shot for that.
You know, it happens. We've all been cheated on.
So what do you feel like you could have done differently to probably prevent this situation from happening?
Nothing.
She said, bitch,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at it, but I think I was doing everything. Like, we had kids. I was working. He wasn't working. I was holding things down.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
were you having sex with him?
Yeah.
On a regular.
Like, okay, so I have this question. I'm sorry. I'm going to go there.
No, go ahead. Go there.
Because, okay, so I have a lot of guy friends and we have a lot of conversations about sex. And do you think that he was having the kind of sex that he wanted to have with you? Like, some guys, like, I've noticed that men have different types of sex with their wife than they would have with their girlfriends.
Probably not, because, with the kids, I have 4 kids.
Oh,
so you have to see your face. She's like, "Oh, girl."
I know. I forgot.
Privacy.
That's right.
Yeah, the privacy is not.
It's not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
And they're young kids.
Yeah, I have a 16-year-old, a 12-year-old, and then the twins are 5.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I think the only thing that we lacked is the fact that we didn't really have privacy, and most of our time was consumed by the kids.
Right. Which that's what happens when you become a fucking adult and you become a parent, nigga. Like, that doesn't mean you go and cheat. Mm-hmm. So I understand what you're saying, where you're saying like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Because I mean, it's true. Like, you don't think I want to have great sex too?
Exactly.
But it's not my fault that we can, have a privacy. We've decided to have this life now.
Yep. Or if anything, rent the room. Like, let's look for a babysitter.
Hello.
Let's rent the room for the night.
It's true.
And let's go have some crazy sex.
Right. And the fact that you were taking care of the nigga, like, no, you should be worshiping me.
Exactly.
Oh no, when you taking care of a nigga, that's when he want to take advantage of you the most. Because he's like, this bitch ain't going nowhere. She's financially invested in this dick.
Oh yeah, apparently fucking Okay. Are we taking a shot? Because I need it.
Yeah, come on.
I took a shot already.
Oh, you took it? There you go.
The 4 kids,
oh my God.
Mediocre sex, like, I cannot.
And then there were times, because, I did sense it sometimes, like I felt the distance between us. There were times that I would bring it up and he's like, no, you bugging, it's all in your head. I'm just, you busy with work, the kids. I'm here in the house with the kids all day until you come home from work. And then.
What you seeing her then?
When he would tell me he was going to go to his grandmother's house to visit and go check his mail and stuff over there, that's when he would see her. And he would tell her that he was on his lunch break.
So she was literally seeing this nigga for like, what, an hour? And she considered him to be her man?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then on the weekends, he would go to church on Sundays.
Oh.
So Sundays was their day to watch Lifetime movies.
Oh, he went straight to the hell. Son of a bitch. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There were times that he'd be like, oh, did you watch this Lifetime movie? I'm like, since when you watch Lifetime? And then she told me that they used to watch Lifetime together.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Lordy Lord.
So besides those 2 things, anything that all right, I'm going to be honest. My attitude is crazy. I can be a bitch.
Right.
but nothing to make you want to go live a double life. Like, I don't think
I mean,
it's
you
anything
also have a lot
that
of
bad.
stress on you at the time too. You're working and taking care of kids. Like, I mean, who's not going to have a bitching moment? Like,
Yeah, there were times I was even working 16-hour shifts just to make sure it ends with me.
Wow. And unfortunately, like as women, like even though he's in the home, you're taking on the responsibility like he's not there.
No, seriously.
Because you feel like I have to pull the weight for now because he's going to get it together at some point.
Mhm.
But when he gets it together, there's a chance that he might not go back to the man that he was before he lost the fucking job.
Yep.
And now he's going to be feeling himself because guess what? Now I'm working, I'm feeling myself, It's frustrating.
It's true.
Yeah. And some of them get used to it and they get lazy and they get accustomed to you just doing everything for them.
Yeah.
But
No, it's true. Absolutely.
I think that's my flaws that I can point out is that I'm a bitch,
Right.
when need to be, I am picky as hell. Like I have certain OCDs with certain things. Like I like things to be done certain ways. I have learned that my way of thinking isn't the only way.
Oh, that's very grown up of you. That's a big one.
Yes, because usually it's, if
My way
I
to
think
have
it's
it.
supposed to be this way, that's it. If
Yeah.
not, then nothing else. But I've learned, guys. I'm learning.
Right.
That,
We all learn as we grow up. It's okay.
yeah. But are those reasons to be cheated on?
No. It's
I mean, we don't think so, but men think that's, and he'll probably say something. I'm going to play devil's advocate
Mhm.
Yes, please.
because this is what my male friends do. Sometimes when a woman is the breadwinner in the household, they start to feel emasculated. So he starts to look for someone else to make him feel like a man.
Ooh.
Oh, I get it.
So
Yes.
now you've taken on the male role in the household. So now he needs someone to make him feel like
Yes.
daddy, And
Okay.
unfortunately, it's not a reason to be cheated on because you took on the responsibility of taking care of your house, but he doesn't, half the time they don't even realize why they're doing it. Besides opportunity, like it's just that they're this feeling that they want that they're lacking, they're seeking it someplace else and they don't know why they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gross. It's just like, why hurt me? Why not tell me like, listen, honey, like
Yes.
I'm gonna go start picking up food, doing Uber on foot or something until you get home with the car, like something to make yourself feel good.
To make yourself feel more like a man, and I need it. I was reading an article and they said that some men, well, not only men, sorry, some people cheat because they fall out of love. They want variety. It could be like a low self-esteem, so they're trying to do something to boost their self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, of course, sex.
Right. Yeah.
So
Well, I feel like I've cheated because of attention. Like if I'm not getting attention, if I'm not getting what I need, then I feel a type of way.
yeah,
So I mean,
you wouldn't voice it before cheating, or you just
I do actually, and then it always is like, okay, it changes for a week or two, and then it goes right back to it.
yeah, it sure does.
That's the problem, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't know if I'm like in the man's kind of like seat in this way,
Mhm.
but like yes, I've got cheating on, but I have cheated too.
Mhm.
But that's what it is. Sometimes you just want the attention and they're not giving it to you, and you say it, and then it's like they ignore it. So you're like, okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, you're not giving me what I need. I'm coming for a 12-hour shift and I'm ready to give some pussy, like, and you're not ready to give dick when you've been home all day, then that's the problem.
Yes, that would happen to me. Like I would want to have sex and he wouldn't want to have sex.
See, and that's what happened with me too, and me getting cheated back on, because it was like, I'm like, what happened? Like, and then of course I found out years later, and it was like, oh, well, that's why you weren't having sex with me. Cool.
Yes.
Okay, well, at least I was cheating, but I also came home and wanted to fuck you. Like, god damn it.
I remember I used to cry because I would feel like because I gained after I had the twins. That's when I got diagnosed with my thyroid condition, so I gained weight. So I just started thinking, I was like, oh my God, since I've gained weight, maybe he doesn't see me to be as sexy as I used to be. And it was just messing with me mentally.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was begging him to have sex with me. And it was just the worst feeling in the world. Worst.
No, that is definitely the worst.
That I would never do it again. Ever.
And that's why women cheat, because it's like, if I have to beg you to have sex, then what the fuck? Like, I could get a man that's up the block and very willing to do it in 2 seconds, but you don't want to fuck me? Like, what the fuck? Like,
and I never cheated on him. You know that?
Yeah, I believe it.
I was so mad.
Just think about all the dick you passed up on. Right?
I know, right? All that good dick that I gave up. Waiting and praying and all this craziness. The things we go through with these men.
Yeah.
Well, I've been cheated on. I think my situation is I'm the type of girl, like, I don't need to see you every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoy my space. I enjoy catching up on your day. I enjoy talking to you on the phone. Like, I enjoy that type of shit. And I enjoy my own personal space. So I don't need you in my face all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's my flaw. By maybe the person I'm dealing with loves attention and loves to be around all the time. And I'm just like, I'll see you on Thursday. Mind you, I just saw you like last week Thursday.
Yeah,
but I'm okay with that.
I can't do that.
Really?
I'm just cool with that. So I think that I give too much
space.
Too much, what do you call that? Rope to hang yourself?
Yeah.
And these niggas be hanging themselves every motherfucking time. But you still hitting my line, like
begging.
Go away.
Yeah.
Right. Like you chose your choice. Like I'm like, what nigga don't want a girl who's not breathing out his neck? Like, if I call you and don't get you, please believe I'm not hitting your phone 30 times until you call me back. I'm not.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You get one call.
So that's your flaw, you think? The fact that
I give too much space.
Yeah, you give too much space.
And it's a consistent thing. Like I've noticed that, like, throughout my life of dating or whatever. Like I can't help it. Like, I just who would marry like me? Like to see your face every single day. Like,
I can't do every day, but at least 3 days out of the week, I would like to see the person I'm with.
I could FaceTime you and see your face.
No, it's not the same.
See, yeah, I'm in between, because I kind of want to see you as much as I possibly can, but at the same time, I do want my space.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but I think
that's what we can say.
For me now, like, my sex drive is like crazy. Like, I don't feel like I don't need to see you the whole time. Like, let's fuck for like 2-3 hours and you can go home.
Oh my god! Like,
I'll be lucky if I get someone that can last more than a half an hour. Like, if that.
Girl, that
is the worst luck with that, girl.
Oh my gosh! I will be complaining that I don't want it more than 30 minutes.
No, I get these minute men and it's horrible.
Trash. Throw you away.
Like, I have yet, and I'm 36 years old. No, I'm lying. I met one guy. That he was able, like, to go, like, to meet me there.
Right.
But that was like 8 years ago, and it was one guy.
Is it the Bronx guys? Is that the problem?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
No, it's really not, because
I may live in Jersey, but my soul is in the Bronx.
Well, all I've dated are Bronx guys, so it maybe is a problem.
No, it's not, because I've had the best that was in the Bronx. So, woo! Take a moment real quick. I know. So it's not the Bronx.
I don't know what it is. It's just like, usually, like, after, I'll give them like 10, 15 minutes, if that. Jeez. And then when it goes for round 2, I'm tired. Give me a few minutes. Like, give you how long? How long do you need, guys?
Right. That's another topic. Like, how long, like, between sessions, like, what is your time? Like, I like to have sex for a long time. So, like, I'm going to give you like 2-3 minutes. Like, I feel like 2-3 minutes is enough time to walk to the kitchen, get you some water, get you a little drink.
5 minutes is enough.
5 minutes, maybe 10, maybe. They gotta get it back up.
We need to do that for them. Hello, I hate that excuse. Oh, I need to get him back up. You don't need to do it. I'm gonna do it for you. Just lay there.
I got you. Relax.
Oh my gosh. I'm with the men on this. I don't know. I feel like they need a minute.
If anything, we would need more time to relax.
Right, because
And
I
they
gotta
do.
get the juices ready to go again and things.
Yeah, they have it easier than we do, and they always complain and like.
And I think men get more sexual pleasure than we do.
You think they get more sexual pleasure?
I think
think
that
men-
the intensity is more is
Yeah, I
greater
think
for them.
men
What is
get more
happening?
pleasure from sex than we do.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's dumb. They would giving them a hand job. They feel like if they're in there. Oh, so you think we want fingers in there? No, it's just like.
Right, I need your finger, I need your mouth, like I need.
Wow.
We
Okay.
need some vibrators. We need everything going on, and
Yeah, I need a toe in your mouth. I need a lot of things.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Maybe I just have way too many orgasms.
Listen,
Maybe you're just hypersensitive. I don't know.
think I'm very hypersensitive.
I want to be hypersensitive.
Yeah, no. I could have like a good 12 orgasms in
What?
a 20-minute session. Oh yeah.
Never in my life have I had more than one.
Are you serious?
What?
Girl!
I
Wait, hold
swear.
Let's have a moment for some 12 orgasms and you're like a 30-minute, 20-minute girl. Like,
No,
what?
no. I'm saying like it's ridiculous. Like sometimes, like I'm telling you, I will videotape myself and show you how many. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why. I knew I was sensitive down there, but no, I'm dead serious. Like and strong. I mean strong. Yes.
What?
I'm hating right now in a good
In
way.
30 minutes, like that happens to me in like my 2-hour session.
Are you serious? I definitely have like double-digit more orgasms. No
I'm
lie.
hating on both of y'all. I swear to
30,
God.
45 minutes. It's the best thing ever. And
Mama,
maybe,
real talk,
maybe it's the
real talk.
masturbation. Maybe because I masturbate so much.
No, I can't. I hate masturbating.
know,
Like,
I
it's-
know
So maybe
too.
that helped me, I don't know. 'Cause
in my mind, I feel like that's gonna take away my sensation. Like I don't want to
No.
dull my senses.
it enhances it so much. Oh my God.
Really?
Are you using a vibrator while you're fucking? Like, what are you doing that I?
No!
Right? You're gonna have to give me some tips, girl.
He's just hitting the spots. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it has to be the guy got to know what he's doing as well.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had times when I'm not, doing it that long, when I'm having the 10-minute sex. See, then that's a different story. But when I get somebody that's doing it right, forget about it. Oh my gosh. Boy, girl, with that guy in the Bronx, 20 at least.
does he have a cousin or a brother?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna talk.
I can toss him around if you want. I don't care.
No, I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing.
Okay.
If you have
There's
a cousin or
shots
brother
involved.
that has the skills, then we could do this.
Right. Is they're only using for one reason, and that's that.
Another shot, please.
You take another shot, Chris? Damn.
Girl, it's Saturday night. I'm ready to get turned up.
You guys
by
need to come to
myself.
New York so we can link
Yes.
up and do something.
No, we have to.
Once COVID
Us and
is
the
over.
ladies pitch. Like seriously, we all have to like
Yes.
just sit there and do shit.
Those are my girls. I've
Yo,
known them
we'll
for
be
years.
a hot mess.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Look how
First of
long
all,
my fingers are.
We
right
literally
now.
will not stop drinking.
Yeah, we won't.
No.
There's no limits.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm the person like, let's take shots.
I'm
Not
gonna
Chris.
be messed up.
She's doing it.
Yeah, Simone is the one who like we'll go out and we're like, oh, we're not drinking like crazy. I go to the bathroom, come back. There's shots on the table.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I don't play that.
Okay, so you guys think there's any signs that guys give and we ignore when it comes to cheating?
Ooh.
Them cheating.
I think the biggest sign is when they start to invade your privacy.
Yeah, like what happened with you?
Mm.
Yes, because that happens to me all the time. Like when they're like very restrictive towards you, and honestly, it's like it doesn't have to be physical abuse; it can be mental abuse. And mental abuse
Yeah.
is a bitch too. Okay.
It's
When they
almost
have-
worse than physical. Like
I
those
think
are
so.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I've been physically abused and I've been mentally abused even more. And honestly, that mental abuse actually hits you even more sometimes. Like like, because you just don't feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like those bruises go away on your body, but the mental, it's a lot.
Stay there for a very long time.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, when they start to show you like they don't trust you, they don't want you to go out anywhere, they want you to themselves and stuff like that, I think that's like always the main hint. Like, okay, I'm doing my shit and I want to make sure that you don't do your shit because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a change up in the routine is a big sign too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When that routine changes, all of a sudden you're doing new shit, like.
Especially when it comes to sex.
Don't throw no trick on me, sir.
Yeah.
Stick to your old tricks.
Yes.
Exactly.
When they try something new, like, where you learned that from? And I'll bring it up right after. Like, where you learned that move at? Oh, watching Pornhub, yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Video X and all that stupid shit. I don't believe you.
Neither do I. I think that's another thing, like, either the sex getting way better or just the lack of sex.
The lack of, yes. Definitely, I think the lack of. Yes.
Once they don't want to sleep with you, like, there's no excuse. Like, it doesn't matter how much you're working, how tired you are. Jump in the shower.
Right.
Just come to me and just give me some. And then afterwards, you can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There
should be no excuse of that. Because if I haven't had sex in 2 weeks, that means you shouldn't have had sex in 2 weeks. That means we should both be motherfucking horny. Like, so what's the problem that you're not willing to? Why are we not having sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
When communication changes, because again, I'm not a big like in your face all the time. So when that communication changes, it's like, oh, okay, you entertaining somebody else's time right now.
Changes in what sense?
Like you become distant. Like all of a sudden, I'm normally talking to you like 6-7 times a day. All of a sudden, if I talk to you 1 time a day, I'm lucky. Like,
yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Just like you've seen that meme when it's like, oh, when you're not getting the good morning text anymore, that you know it's over.
Normally,
it's just like that shit. Right. Like, oh, why am I not getting a good morning text? Why am I not getting any phone calls anymore? Like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm over here smiling because you girls are hitting it.
No, it's true.
I mean, we've all been through it.
Yes, it's bringing me back.
Yeah,
and the nigga just be telling like lies, and you catch him in a lie, like you said. Like how you said the whole situation where all of a sudden for some reason a detailed phone bill showed up. Mm-hmm. Listen, God have a way of letting you know, like, sweetie, let me show you something.
Yeah,
nah, he really fucking does. So.
He really does.
Because with me,
I remember I used to always pray on. I used to be like, God, please, if something's going on, let me know.
And he hear you.
Yeah.
Everything. What does it say? What is it?
What happens in the dark is gonna come to light, honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no matter what. Yep. Okay, it may take a few years, but that shit gonna come out regardless.
Never, please, not years though. I'm getting old. I don't got time to waste.
Listen, mine was years, so
I know.
Yeah, it does happen years later. But I feel the same way. I'm a little too old to be wasting my time on this dating. The way dating is now, especially, it's just like it's horrible.
Honey,
I'd rather be single and have a fuck buddy.
No,
as horrible as it sounds, even though I don't want that.
But Barbara, we gotta find you a good fuck buddy. We can't just find you we gotta find you somebody who's gonna give it to you and make it memorable for like at least a week.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You should be having
because I promise you, as you start to evolve, I'm not gonna say age, as you start to evolve, you're gonna be like, something's wrong with me. Like,
you're just so
why is my sex drive so high?
Yeah, because
right now I guess want to meet you there.
Since I haven't gotten anything good lately, it's just like, I can live without it. I'm good.
Oh no, girl.
Yes, I know.
Do you hear how sad Simone and I are for you?
I don't want to be here.
No, I'm like, I feel so bad for her vagina.
At one point, I was like, is she dead? Did
you break your vagina? Broken pussy. You see that episode of fucking Insecure?
Oh, no, seriously. That's it. I'm booking Expedia right the fuck now. We're all going out. We're gonna fucking find some
girl, you're alive. Like, yeah. She'd be like, whatever.
Oh no. No.
Yeah. We have to waken her up soon.
Yes, no, we really do.
But it has to be, like Christy said, for someone that's worth it.
Yeah. No.
I'm tired of having mediocre sex.
Yeah.
If you're a fuck buddy, like you got to be like, there are moments where he might not be phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he needs to be damn near
Impeccable.
an 8 almost every single time beyond that.
Yeah.
When you find that, bitch, hang on to that thing. You see my hands?
Yeah.
It is a blessing.
That's right now, trying to hang on to it. You know that,
It's
right?
a blessing. But you can't get your heart involved that he's just a fuck buddy.
No, yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I know
Because
how to
men
separate
claim
that.
that women can't have sex without commitment or sex without feelings. Yes,
I can do that.
you can.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The guy that I had like 8 years ago that he was the greatest I've ever had. He was a fuck buddy, but we also had like a good friendship. So we would still do things together besides just have sex. It was amazing.
Yes.
But we knew, where it ended.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to be a girl again and get into a relationship.
Do we not have his number? Like, where did he go? Like, what's his Instagram? What's his Facebook? Like, what's his Twitter? Like, let's find him.
I still have his number.
Girl, what the fuck?
We spoke the other day. He called me to see how it's going.
Barbie, what are you talking about then?
What's happening?
I'm trying to figure out what's the situation here, Barbie.
No,
Look at me and Simone up on the camera.
Like on the camera. What the hello?
Let's unbreak that vagina.
Let's see. For 2021, I'm gonna give her some good action.
You have to.
And that's key, like, because me and my situation, like him and I, we're really like just really great friends.
Mm-hmm.
But this man, he is blessed.
That's how mine.
He is blessed, honey. And when you find that in one person, it's phenomenal. Like, you don't need nothing else until you're ready to like really like put your heart out there again.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, I'm not ready for all of that.
Exactly.
Slowly,
but that's okay.
That is definitely okay. Absolutely. Listen, I feel you. Okay. Shit. I'm in the same boat as you, but we all need something. Okay.
Yeah,
we do. Like,
it's necessary. It just makes you feel good. Like, it takes your stress level down. It makes you happy. It makes you smile.
Yes, especially after being home all day with the kids and doing the homeschool. And I've become a mom. I lost my job in October, so I'm a mom 24/7.
Oh God.
Before, at least, I had that time where I would go to work, do my own thing, and come back. But now it's just like, I love my kids, but I'm just.
Of course, you still want to feel like a woman.
Exactly. I'm just a mom. Like the other day, I was.
No, you're not.
I was talking to someone in another podcast. I forgot who. They're like, "Oh, so tell me about yourself." "Oh, my name is Barbie. I'm 36, and I'm a mom."
Mom, you always go straight to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that has just been my title only for the past couple of months. Like, the whole woman in me is just like simmering.
Oh, Barbie, we gotta wake her up. We about to FaceTime you and me and her on the phone acting crazy. Because
no, after this, seriously. Sorry, guys.
We just been talking shit and laughing. Like, I think and that's funny. Like, that's one of the things Simone and I talk about all the time. Like, fortunately, our kids are a little older. My son is older than everyone's kid. My son is 19. So my parenting has changed a little bit, but it's still like, he still needs me. But I praise God that I didn't fall really into this homeschooling thing. Like, I caught the March situation of it, and I didn't have to do like what you guys are going through, and he's older. So that's done. But it's still like, you can't forget yourself. And I had that feeling, like, you have small kids, so I experienced what you're experiencing when my son was that same age. Like, I forgot my femininity and my sexuality. I forgot that those parts of me were important and I have to nurture them. My mom, thank God for her, she made sure, like, Christy, you need to get dressed, you need to put on something nice. Like, even if you're in the house, like, bitch, put some makeup on, put some eyeliner on, put on a cute shirt, even just because you're home. If you forget that part of you,
when we first started.
Yeah. If you forget that part of you, like, you're gonna forget to nurture it, and you have to take care of it just like you take care of those children.
You're absolutely right. You think that's one thing that us women do too when we get in a relationship? We forget to nurture that side, and that's why men cheat, because we're not the woman that they married. Or
of course. Of course. For me, like I said, I was in a long distance relationship, and even like if we hadn't seen each other in 2 weeks, he could have been driving for 2 hours or whatever to get here. He's never gonna come off the highway and see me in like a big old t-shirt and girl, I look just like this when that man get off the highway. Because men eat with their eyes first.
Yeah.
So I don't care how much he's like, oh, I love you natural. No, you don't. Because when you see me like this, all you thinking is your dick is hard. You want to fuck me.
It's true though.
So like, so that's the problem. Then we have to keep up with it.
Yeah. I make sure that I don't ever get comfortable when it comes to my appearance.
No matter what, exactly. How many kids we have, no matter what, we just have to be on it. And unfortunately, it's like that though, because it's like, as a mother, you take on more responsibility than the father.
Yes.
You know, but at the same time, so we're supposed to be a mother and a wife, and we're supposed to be taking care of those responsibilities for him and for the kids. And
right, and I gotta be a porn star at night.
Right, and I have to work during the day, okay, and I have to come fucking cook and clean. Like, it's a lot on us. So that's why they need to fucking, it's men, you know, they're gonna do what they do, but they need to take, like, you know, a step back and see, like, put your fucking foot in my shoes for a second, you know, because it's a lot on us. Absolutely.
It's very rare that you see a man that can take on all the hats that we have.
No, it's true.
That will work, come home, cook, clean, do homework with the kids, and
right.
It's very rare.
No, it's true. And he'll be in the same motherfucking house as you and still want to be doing the same things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then expect you to do something else at night. And it's just like, well, can you expect out of me? You know, of course shit's gonna change, especially when you have kids. You know? Like, unfortunately, but this is what it is. Like, didn't you want kids? Hello, what you thought was gonna happen? You thought we were gonna have privacy? How?
And you want to know something crazy? You guys are gonna be the first people that I tell this to. With my twins' father, I had 2 boys. My boys are from one dad. Twins are from a different dad. So I didn't want any more kids after the boys, because they were at a good age, and I was good. My oldest was 8. My youngest was 4.
Right.
So here comes, him and I were dating. I was always on birth control, but I would always use condoms as a backup, just in case, I always use both. So I used to work nights. There was that one day he came over in the morning. I remember the day like it was just yesterday. I remember opening the door for him. I came, I laid back down. I woke up to him eating me out. We had sex, right?
Shit.
No, we didn't use no condom, right? But I didn't think anything of it because I was like, I'm on my pill. That's my backup. I'm good. Could you believe 2 years ago, he confessed to me that the reason why I came out pregnant with the twins was because he messed with my pills?
Son of a motherfucking bitch. I'm sorry. Wait. Let me take a step back for a second.
That's why I've got pregnant twice on the pill.
Yep.
Okay.
How you mess with somebody's pill?
Well, my pills, because you know how usually the orthotricycline low is like that dial thing. Yes. So with my insurance, I had a private insurance. They didn't pay for those, so they gave us some generic ones that you will have to put the sticker for the days.
Yeah.
So he took the sticker off, changed it, and popped out some pills so it could look like if it went.
Is this the same guy that cheated on you?
Yeah.
Oh, what a motherfucking psychopath. I hope he's listening to this, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry.
Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
2 years ago, and your kids are 5.
Yeah.
So this whole time, you just think like birth control doesn't work for me.
I was like, oh my God, how did I come out pregnant? I remember when I came out pregnant, when I went to the ER, I was like, send me to the psych ward. Like, I was bugging out. Like, what you mean I'm having twins?
And twins at that too.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm gonna call his mother and be like, look at this bitch you raised.
And everything. And he confessed to me the reason why he did it, because, I was dating at the time. I wasn't in a committed relationship with him, but he knew I was dating someone else. I was dating this correctional officer, which he knew that guy had a little more, like he was ahead of the game than him. So he said that the only way he knew that I wasn't gonna be with that guy is if I came out pregnant from him. So he did that.
his masculinity, it definitely was showing already.
Yeah.
Of course, that's why.
Yeah, his slip been hanging out. You just didn't peep that shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Absolutely.
I was so blinded by, you know, oh, he's such a nice guy, he's such a church boy, and this and this and that. And it sucks because, you know, and a lot of times I get upset because I'm like, you know, he did all this for what?
To walk away, to
Yeah.
mess it up.
Here I am, single with like I said, I love all my 4 kids, but going through so much that I'm going through alone with them, and you're just out there. Like, this is
living.
This is something that you planned, that you wanted. It wasn't part of my plan.
Exactly.
No, even though we can plan everything, I'm a planner. I plan everything. The Virgo in me, I planned my whole day. But I remember when it happened, I had left a day job that I had, and I went to another hospital to work nights because I wanted to go back to school to get my RN. So all of that, I came out pregnant while I was in my probation period. All of that messed up my entire plan that I had. I haven't gone back to school.
Of course not.
Yeah. So it's like how I'm gonna, you know, I have to wait till the twins are a little older.
Yeah.
Because all I have is my mom and my sister. My mom is 75. You know, my sister has her kids as well. So it's hard to just throw my kids on them all the time when they've helped me so much.
Yeah.
I'm moving to New York. I'll take care of the kids.
You're right. You're right.
Oh gosh.
So,
And
you know,
that's for you too at that.
it's crazy. These men do all of this for what? For what, guys?
No, it's true. They just want to get you pregnant and, you know, do something with you. And
Question: did you ever think like maybe you could have worked it out with him? Did you feel like the cheating was, you could not, I don't want to say understand it, but you could get past it a little bit?
I tried.
Oh, okay.
I did, and then he did it again.
Okay.
With the same woman?
No, with someone in my building, even worse.
This nigga here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A girl that I knew, that I would say hi to.
Like, this is exactly why we have conversations with our point of view, because you niggas are literally like, they make no sense at all.
They don't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's, you know, for me, sometimes I feel like, oh, you know, if it's just sex, I could get past the sex. But when you turn it into something more than the sex, it's like,
that's true too.
I can't see past you putting your heart and your energy into something more than just sex.
That's always.
Listen, if it's just sex, nigga, I'm gonna go fuck and let's even the score up.
Yeah.
Not me. Even whether it's sex or just, even if it's just phone sex or texting, cheating is cheating. The door is there, the thought is there.
Yeah, no, of course.
Like the trust, it's hard. And there's been times that, you know, now that we'll still speak about us being together, and I can't. Like, if there's times that I call him and he doesn't answer, or he'll not answer the phone but text me, I'm like, why are you texting me? Why you can't answer the phone? I can't do it.
No.
I can't.
Absolutely. No. Listen, if he's making somebody else his girlfriend, okay, if he's telling them that he loves them, then it's a fucking problem. Okay? No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, bringing me back to the topic of the episode, there has been times where I asked myself, could I be the problem?
Right.
But as time has gone by, you know, I've sat down and I've realized my flaws. And like the first thing I said, I'm a bitch.
Right.
You know, and I've realized that, you know, I'm the way I think that it's my way or the highway, but I've learned that. But then I think about our relationship, and there has never been a situation where it has gotten that bad where it has to be my way only or the highway, which would make him be like, you know what, since she's thinking that way, let me just go cheat. So when it comes to me and our cheating thing, I just think a lot of times, you know, it can be us, but a lot of times it can be them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. And in that sense, it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with me. Like, sometimes I think like maybe I need to be a more clingy person, but I'm like, someone will tell you like I'm super affectionate. I love to be loved on, and I love like romance. I love all that shit. I just don't need you in my face all the time. Right. And I don't know if there's a part of me that's ever going to want that. So it's like, now I start to think like, do I have to find like a different way of having a relationship as opposed to being that person who wants her man on her arm every single day? Like, I don't know the answer for this problem. I don't think it's a problem because I think like I want to be me and I want to allow him to be him. And when we come together, we're so fucking amazing.
Right.
Like that's
somebody should take you how you are.
Yeah.
Period. That's it. Okay.
But even though I think once a week is a little, I think twice. Try to aim for twice a week.
Right, but still, it's who I am. You know, this is how I am.
Yeah.
Like, if I give you more attention, you should be lucky. If I give you the same attention, then that's it. End of story.
But then if it's a person that needs attention, it's not for you to be.
Well, then he should know that I'm
not the girl for you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not the girl for you. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you should end it before you go and cheat on me because you want attention.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And as we get older, we need to start to communicate, because Simone and I talk about love languages. Like we need to understand like how the person that we're dealing with, how they receive love, and not just how they receive it, but how they give it. Because I can like you, we can have like the best communication, the best like energy sexually, but if you're not like, if I need to receive gifts to feel love, and you're not the type of guy who's a gift giver, or someone who like loves words of affirmation, like I can't be with you. Even though we have all these things that feel like make us click, we have to start to ask those questions so we're not wasting our time. And she got the book. And it was like, some that started to click with me, and I'm just like, oh my God, I didn't think about it like that. Because even though you receive love a particular way, you also give love a different way from the way you receive it.
Yes.
So we need to start to have those conversations and realize like your ex, he might have been someone who needs like, oh honey, you're doing great. Good job with the kids today. You look so good in them sweatpants in the house. Like he might have needed those things to make him be faithful and to be who we wanted him to be. And because maybe that's not how you give love, you couldn't recognize it.
That is true. Yeah, because I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, well, if we're going out, you're dressing up nice. When he would be going to church, I'll be like, oh, you look nice, you smell good, things like that. But to compliment you on everything you do, no, I'm not that type of person.
Right. And
to compliment you on your parenting skills, that, definitely not. Like, job feeding the kids, no.
No, sure.
Yeah.
But it's something that he might have not. He might have needed, and we might miss those things because that's just not how we are that's not how I give it to you. Sometimes in my mind, I feel like I'm gonna give love the way I like to receive love. I am like an affectionate person. I like to be touched. I like to be held. I like quality time. But my person might love gifts. And I'm just like, why am I giving you gifts when I'm giving you me? Like, what's better than this?
I agree with this.
And I am the present. I want sneakers. So
my presence is your present.
To be mindful of those things.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you think in the beginning when we start dating someone, we should ask the person what is their love language. That should be what makes you feel good? How do you like to be loved on? Like we definitely have to start asking that question.
Yeah. Do you know the 5 love languages?
What was that?
Do you know them, the 5 love languages?
No, what are they?
Okay, so it's words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch.
You need to send me the title of that book.
Oh, I will, girl. See, like she said, but see, mine is more of a quality time. Mine is quality time and words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Like I want to be around you at least sometimes, but I definitely want your words more. That's definitely mine.
Yeah, I'm the same, both words and quality so far, but I have to read the book to see if I.
Oh yeah, you have to. It's so good. Yeah.
Weird, but it's just like it like opens your eyes to some things. Like
it does.
And especially when it comes to the cheating, it makes you realize like, and with me, I know that quality time for that person was big, but also he loves to give gifts, and I'm just like he'll buy me like 3 things at a time. I'm just like, bro, like thank you for wanting to do this for me, but all I need you to do is hug me and spend time with me.
Yes.
I don't need you to buy, like you're wasting money. Like I don't need your money.
Yeah.
Like money to me I could burn it.
That's what my ex would do. He would send me edible arrangements. He would like, oh, you enjoyed it? Yeah, thanks. He's like, oh, you're so ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. It's just
it's just not what I like. Like I want you in my presence when I want you.
And another thing that people get upset is that like I'm the type of person for birthdays, holidays, I make a big deal out of everything. He's like, oh, because he's African American and I'm Puerto Rican. He's like, oh, you Puerto Ricans make a big deal out of everything. You want to celebrate every holiday, da 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 da.
No, I'm Jamaican and I do the same shit.
I'm like, this is the way I was raised. So for the kids, for Valentine's Day, Easter, like I make everything. I get them something.
Yes.
So, and especially for him, for his birthday and the holidays, I would do the same. So for his birthday, every year I would try to do something that he's never done. So it can be a new experience for him. And for my birthday, I would get the same shit every year. A cheesecake, flowers, edible arrangements, and cash. Like,
wow.
It would upset me. For Christmas now, he gave me money and he just gave me the cash, like not even in a card. You could have at least put it in a card, wrote something in the card, like put some thought and effort into it.
Wow.
So I don't care if he would have gave me $1,000. I would have treated it the same way I treated the $500 that he gave me.
Yeah, no, of course.
Like thought and effort, like. And he's like, he would always tell me, everybody's not the same. Not everybody thinks like you, Barbie. I understand, but you know the type of person I am. You know what I like. So you should try.
But did he?
Yes, he did. And I would hate that I would have to tell
Barbie,
him.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
No, go ahead.
Because if he did, he would not keep doing the same thing. So he did not know.
He did know. He just ignored it.
Did he?
Yes, he did. I would always give him clues about things I wanted.
But why give him a clue and not just straight say, honey, I don't want cheesecake and flowers and money. I want to go to a show. I want to go, like, you have
the times that we did do certain things like that, it's because I would tell him, okay, I want to do this. And he'll give me his card and we'll because some men are like that. They're not planners. So we have to understand that. Yes. So it's like, all right, give me a card. I'll plan the day. And like when we went to go see the Bronx Tale, that's how we did it or whatever. But if as the years go by and you know the type of female you're with, you should make an initiative to at least try. You don't think so?
No, honey.
They should.
Because you're not, okay, they should, but guess what? She is telling you the pattern never changed.
No.
So even though you're telling him this is how I like things, it was not sticking.
Yeah.
Because he didn't care enough. That's how I felt.
It's not that. It's just he doesn't, and he's not aware of it. The fact that he is not giving love the way you want to receive it.
His excuse was everybody loves different. So his way of giving me love is, I know everybody has a different love language, but if I'm complaining about how you give me love, change the shit.
But it's also in your delivery. Like, how was the delivery? Was it like, or was
No. I'll just take it and brush it off. Like, okay, thank you.
And now, and it kept on happening. Instead of let's just sitting down and addressing it in a cordial way and like having like a nice night about it.
After a while, it was like over 10 years repeating the same thing over and over again. Listen, there was a pair of Timbs that I wanted. You know the Timbs that go up to like almost your knee, like the guy version, but for girls. For years, over 5 years, I've been wanting those Timbs. Have I gotten them? No. Some UGG sandals. No. Every year it's like, oh, you never told me. I tell you every freaking year that I want those sandals. Why haven't I gotten them?
Delivery's everything, and you know.
I am the type of person that I do get tired of repeating myself.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I understand that everyone has a different love language, but guys, you guys have to be open and willing to listen to what we're telling you.
No,
sometimes we repeat ourselves over and over again, year after year after year, and you guys are still doing the same thing. Like, come on.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully the guys learned something from this. You know, I mean, I feel like we went like both ways. You know,
we did.
Some men, you know, perspective on it, but I mean, obviously we can't give it all. We're women. You're gonna get what you get, you know. So hopefully they'll understand it a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're not perfect, nor are they.
No, of
Communication is key. You have to figure out how your person communicates and make sure you're giving it up the right way.
Yes, and the girls are gonna send me the info for the book, and I'm gonna put it on the description. That way we can all read it and learn a little something about each other.
It's true.
Everybody's different. Everybody loves differently, perceives things differently, communicates differently.
Yes.
So we just have to learn the person we're with and try to make it work.
Yeah.
But the cheating thing has to stop. We're too old for this.
Too old for this shit. It's corny. Like there's nothing out here in them streets.
There is nothing.
Exactly. But then you cheating on me and you still on my line, nigga. Go be with that bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the key thing for me. Like, why you not with that ugly bitch? There's one thing, you could change fat, you could change skinny, but you can't change ugly, honey.
Yeah, you definitely can't. And doesn't it bother you the most when they cheat on you with some Shrek looking chick?
Like, I would wish, like, please go get you a bad bitch. If you're gonna cheat on me and I look like this, like I could wash my face and this is still pretty.
It's still fine.
Okay, but when you cheat on me with a grotesque motherfucker, like nigga,
I'd be ready to punch a nigga.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
take a shot for that.
The last chick I got cheated on, she looked like Princess Fiona. Let me get a shot.
See, and that's so like it's just like, and that's how you know it has nothing to do with the way you look like or how much you weigh.
No,
it's sometimes, unfortunately, it is opportunity, and he was probably just feeling bad about himself, and he just needed.
Yeah, well, obviously.
But I do agree with what you said. Probably he needed someone to make him feel more of a man because I took on that. I agree.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You guys, I'm agreeing with her.
Yeah. But you know what? It's better off this way.
Yes.
Well, it was great talking with you, Barbie.
Likewise. Cheers.
One shot for the road.
Okay, I always end out my episodes with a quote. I found this one by J-Lo. So it goes, I didn't choose to get cheated on. I didn't choose to lose my husband to other women. I didn't choose to have our family destroyed. I didn't choose to stop being loved. I didn't choose anything. I tried to give chances. I tried to get us help. I tried going to God. I tried changing myself as if I was the problem. I tried everything. I lost something I never had control of, a person whose forever was so different from my own.
Wow.
That was deep.
That was so deep. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because sometimes we're with someone and our forever is something completely different from theirs.
Yeah.
You just never know where life is going to take you.
And unfortunately, it takes us too long sometimes to find it or realize it.
Yeah. But I'm a true believer everything happens for a reason. Might not understand it right then and there, but as time goes, it could take you months, years, you'll eventually know why it happened.
I hate that quote, by the way.
You sound like one of my friends. Every time I would say it, she'd be like, Barbie, shut up.
Everything doesn't happen for a reason. Sometimes things just fucking happen.
For a reason.
Sometimes they happen for a reason. You just don't know about it.
Yep.
Oh my God. Thanks for having
pandemic didn't happen, we wouldn't be here.
No, it's true.
The podcast because of the pandemic too. So you see, we wouldn't be
right. Bruh. She just hit you.
I'm going to not reply.
And if this conversation didn't happen, this episode, I wouldn't be getting the details I'm gonna get from you guys after for Amazing Sex. So,
girl, for real. Okay, because we need you to get some. Okay.
And when I get some, I'm gonna make sure y'all the first two people I call.
Please
too. Oh my gosh, call us while it's happening.
You know what? Just might record it and send it to you. Who knows?
Okay, it's all right. We'll take it.
All right. Thank you again, ladies. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yes. So we're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all the same things. The Ladies Layer podcast. Luckily, we found something that nobody else had really. So please check us out. We're on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, everything. Just, come hit the link, follow us, subscribe. Please do it.
And we do respond to everyone, and we love the love. So you guys just show it to us, please.
I mean, we really do. Like, I'm literally up at 7 o'clock in the morning, literally on my phone doing this shit. Okay, so you're lucky.
To catch them live. What days you guys go live on Instagram?
Every fucking day. No.
We don't have. We just feel it. When we feel it, we do it.
Yeah, we just randomly go live all the time, though.
You guys got a date though. That way you can have like everybody consistently there.
That's true.
It will
That's
be-
true.
it will work out. Think
We
about
should be
it.
going live soon, though.
Okay,
I mean, we're live Tuesday that just passed, so hopefully maybe next week Tuesday. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know. Thank you again, ladies, for joining me. It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Bar.
You're welcome, everybody. See you next time. Stay safe and stay blessed.